Professor of Sociology at Columbia University. And networks are important because if we don't understand networks, we can't understand how markets function, how organizations solve problems, or how societies change.
I am Albert Laszlo Barabási, Professor of Physics at University of Notre Dame and Visiting Professor at Harvard University. Nations, species, individuals, corporations, and armies will be affected by the new science of networks.
I am Mark Vidal, Associate Professor at Harvard Medical School and the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, and I am convinced that the patients going through this door will one day be helped by the science of networks.
We live in a society, we live in an economy, we live in a world of ideas that are completely connected.
We can think locally. We can imagine cause and effect between two objects. We cannot imagine indirect effects.
The science that gives us the understanding of this globalized, interconnected world is the science of networks.
Nothing is more practical than a good theory. Going from that basic theory to solving concrete engineering or organizational problems is going to take an enormous amount of effort, and it deserves that effort.
This is an absolutely necessary step for us to make sense of what awaits us. How do we describe the current world? How do we describe the financial system where money can fly in 5 seconds from New York to Bangladesh? How do we describe a health system where a bird flu viruses essentially can spread from China to Romania and to US? How do we describe an economic system where the breakdown of one company in Malaysia brings down the US stock market? Anywhere you look in this modern world, it's dominated by networks.
Most of the human diseases are connected to each other by virtue of the fact that they share one or more genes that can be involved in them. Everything appears to be connected in ways that, were absolutely not predictable just 10 years ago or even 5 years ago.
What does it mean to have a side effect? Let's say that you take a drug against depression and you get a heart attack. What happened there? The molecule that you took, the effect of that molecule spread on the cellular network and started to affect parts of the network that were responsible for the half of the heart and leading eventually to heart disease.
One important question that we should be trying to understand in much greater detail is what was the difference between Banda Aceh and Hurricane Katrina. You have a crisis and you have hundreds of organizations trying to coordinate their activities to solve an enormous problem in a very short period of time. And in one occasion it worked beautifully, and on another occasion it worked terribly.
We are not independent. We are becoming one big world, one big nation, one big interconnected organism.
It's not that people cannot make decisions on their own, it's that they don't make decisions on their own.
Network science is the foundation of the 21st century.